This is it. This is the Stanley Hotel.
Now, this is the hotel that inspired Stephen King to write The Shining.
We are staying on the 4th floor. We're staying next to the most haunted room in the entire hotel. That's 428. We're in room 432.
We are ghost adjacent.
Here's the view.
Looking right out onto the hedge that they've planted to create the maze from the movie.
Hedges did not exist at the Stanley Hotel until 2015, when the owners finally appeased confused guests who assumed the movie was also filmed here. These are the hedges. They recreated the ones that they used in the filming of the movie The Shining. These aren't actually the hedges that Jack Nicholson ran around in. These are planted much later on, but it gives it a nicer, sort of spookier sort of feeling to the place.
That's where it all started. That's where it all came. That's Stephen King's room. That's where he came up with this whole thing.
Here we are standing in front of the infamous room 217.
This is the room that Stephen King and his wife stayed in. This is where he got the inspiration to write the book, The Shining.
He didn't even mean to stay at this hotel. He was headed up further north, but the roads were blocked with snow.
He was living in Boulder at the time, and he was just sort of taking a break and ended up here.
While he was staying here for just one night, he had a very bad dream in which his son was being murdered.
And they say that he woke up out of the dream, went out on the balcony for a cigarette, and by the time he finished his cigarette, he had the entire idea for The Shining, the characters, the plot, everything, all up in his head. It's an interesting thing about this hotel because it's like such a famous hotel and it's famous for being like spooky and whatnot. I've never been in a hotel like this where there are so many people just wandering around. It's like kind of early evening, like, I don't know, 7, 8 o'clock, and people are just crawling all around the hotel, like filming, looking at things, waiting for something to happen. It's a very unusual place. We heard that there's a stairwell here that it kind of goes up into like an attic or a cupola or something, and that somebody had written something on it, and look up there.
That's red rum.
You're rolling?
Yeah.
So the door was shut, but it opened. First sign.
That was pretty creepy.
Great old elevator.
Whoa.
Look at this thing.
Look at this. We survived the night.
We highly recommend coming up here to the Stanley Hotel in Estes Park. It's a quaint little mountain town, cool old historic hotel with a great story related to Stephen King. It's great. Come on up.